Hey there folks, Kathy and Brett here with Tomato Dirt, and today we're talking about do-it-yourself tomato trellises. So first of all, honey, can you explain to us why you trellised tomatoes this year?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've never really done, actually I haven't done this before that I recall, but I'm running out of cages, okay? And I ended up with 6 extra plants that someone requested near and dear to me. And I had a few poles left, so I thought, well, let's just try this. And then I went in the barn and I had a 2x4 pressure treated in there, cut it in half on the table saw, and just proceeded to sort of figure out how to get it to mount up here. I drilled a hole. You can come down here. Drilled a hole in the what's a 2x2 now. And if you come over here and you can see I ran some, this is just fence wire that I had left over. Just ran it through and torqued it down, but surprisingly stout. Not gonna fall off this year. Maybe never if I left it. I did that on all 3 posts. It's certainly not a high-end nor a high time consumption job, but it's gonna stay up there. And then I had these plants laying on the ground, and I finally decided I have to do something. So how I did it is I put a little metal pin down here, a little U-bracket. They're sort of laying everywhere, and just to give myself a base, tied a string. Really, I started at the top, but either way, you tie a string at the top. I drilled a hole through here too. Just tied a little knot. Hopefully, I can reuse this string next year, but I've got a nice little roll of it. It's waterproof, by the way. Then it comes down, and I secured it here, and then I just sort of wrap the plant around it. I can unwrap it so you can sort of see what's going on. Basically, it started out like that. And you just proceed to wrap it carefully.
So that trains the starts the tomato on training it.
It comes up, it's gonna come up this string all summer. And the other thing I like about this particular setup is it's pretty easy to deal with. And now I've got I'm 5'9", so this is close to 6 feet. And for everybody that goes to Walmart or Lowe's or someplace and looks at those cages and they say, I'd buy it, but I wish it was taller. This is taller. When it gets above this, and these will, I think I'll just trim them at the top to keep them from just going everywhere. But this is gonna be good, I think. So.
What kind of string here did you use, and what kind of string do you recommend? Do you have anything you'd change about how you did this?
Let me see what it is. This is my storage unit. I got it from Amazon. It's basically nylon twine or nylon. It's a little thinner than I wanted. I'm mildly concerned that it will be too thin and start to cut into the plant. But almost anything would work if you have, but it's certainly strong enough. And I got plenty of it. So I'm also gonna use it, I think, maybe on pole beans to run around to let them, not here, but elsewhere. So at least the plants look good now. They're off the ground, and we'll see how it does with the suckers and whatnot. I'm not sure about the suckers on this sort of scenario, but we'll find out.
Anything you'd like to do differently or do better next time, or are you pretty satisfied so far?
With this?
Yes.
I think it's gonna be okay. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fine.
Great. Happy trellising.
Bye.